Hey there, Aries, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of February 28th through March 6th, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Aries, please remember energies do go both ways, so I could be picking up on your energy or your person's energy. Take the energies as they resonate. You're getting a lot of Pentacles, Aries, for a fire sign. Oh, you get one wand. You're a fire sign, you get one wand. So either you're dealing with an earth sign or this has a lot to do with your material world, the 3D world, things that are actually happening here on the 3D world. So main energy for your reading this week is the Ace of Wands. You want to start over. You want to start something from a very passionate place. It's almost like you have this desire within you to take action. Now this could be to start something over, like I said, or this could just be I feel very passionate, very drawn, and I want to start this thing. I want to take action, make it happen. We'll see when we clarify. In the recent past, you get the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. This is really interesting because you're getting an energy of this is done, this is over, this isn't coming back, and it's shifting from a painful ending into something that you can see having forever with. Now with the Wheel of Fortune here, this change, this shift is all happening in divine timing, or it happened because this is in your recent past. In the current situation, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Tower. You really want to make something work here. Now again, I don't know if this is a connection or if this is pertaining to your job. We'll figure this out when we clarify. But it's almost like you're holding on to this. You're like, this is going to work. This is going to work. I'm going to make it work. This is going to work. Universe is coming in with a Tower to let you know that sometimes you don't need to be holding on to things. You need to let go of things. And if you fight the energies for too long, Spirit will come in and just kind of shake things up for you to get you kind of on the right path. And again, we all have free will, so you don't have to listen to this. But Tower moments are usually very, very powerful energy that is difficult to ignore. In the near future, you get the Six of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Star. You're showing me here that you have a very deep desire to focus on yourself, to prioritize yourself, to nurture yourself. And this is coming as a result of you moving in a much calmer, much more positive direction. So it could be that after the current situation, whatever you were holding on to, you weren't meant to hold on to. And in the near future, once you release that, your energies are moving into healing, calmer energy, more balanced, more grounded energy. So very interesting. Like I said, for a fire sign, you have one wand here, which is pretty rare. So let's take a look. Let's start off. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Wands for you, which is the main energy for your reading this week. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Devil, and the Four of Swords. What you're showing me here is you have a conflict within you. You're very, very conflicted about something. And it's almost, some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, like I said before, particularly a Capricorn or a Virgo, or somebody that has a lot of earth in their chart. But what you're showing me here is that you are very, very conflicted about what to do pertaining to this situation. You want to take action. You want to do something. You almost feel like within you, you need to do something. But the problem is you don't know what to do. You don't know how to fix and heal this situation. And so it's almost like this is really, really keeping you up at night where you're like, do I do this or should I do that? Maybe I shouldn't do anything. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should text them. There's a lot of internal conflict going on here. But one thing is for sure, you are coming from a very good place. You're feeling like you're very called, very drawn to do this. And you feel like it's also going to bring in a lot of healing for you. But let's see. We'll see what this is about when we clarify. I want to start off by clarifying the Ten of Swords for you in your recent past. Ooh. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups. You may have had some options here in the recent past. You're showing me that you decided to end something. You decided to terminate something, even though you really didn't want to. There was a lot of should I, shouldn't I, should I put an end to this, should I not? And what's interesting here is as you were going through this whole process of should I end this, should I put an end to this, your feelings for this person, for this connection intensified. You go from the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups. This is an evolution of how much you cared about this person. But it's almost like as a result of this ending, or through the process of you deciding to put an end to this, your feelings got stronger. You went from like caring about this person 2 out of 10 to caring about them like a 9 out of 10. But you're still showing me here like, I decided to end this, or, you know, I ended this, but it's good. It's okay. Everything's fine. I'm good. It's like, I can see the 10 of Swords there. That's not an everything is fine type of energy. But somebody here is telling themselves that everything is fine. Let's take a look at the 10 of Pentacles for you in the recent past. The 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, the Hangman. That's why you didn't want to end this. That's why. You saw forever with this person. You saw forever potential with this person. You really did not want to end this. You're showing me this twice at this point. However, you find yourself in a situation now where you're like, okay, I'm single. I'm independent. I'm all on my own. And I can do it. I can handle it. I have everything that I need to be by myself, but I don't want to be by myself. I want to be in this forever connection. I want to be in something stable. And so I feel like in the recent past, this is all happening in your recent past, you may have felt a little bit stuck in this energy. You were kind of just like, you know what? I don't know what to do. I'm not going to do anything. Like, this is just the energy that I'm in, and we're going to leave it at that. But you have the Wheel of Fortune here, which means change. Something shifted. Something changed. So let's take a look at this Wheel of Fortune, see what that's about for you. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Moon, the 4 of Pentacles, which you get again in the current situation, and the King of Pentacles. It's almost like this denial that you were in. Remember how I said, you're like, everything's fine. I love this person. I care about them. And, you know, I still decided to end it, or the connection ended, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. All that denial around it's fine, I'm okay, is shifting. But it's shifting in a beautiful direction. It's shifting from you being like, I'm fine, I'm okay, I don't need this connection, into, you know what? I don't want to let this connection go. I don't want to let this connection go. You're getting a lot of Pentacles here, which again, could mean that you're dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or somebody that is very stable, very grounded, very like secure, and something that you, or somebody that you see long-term potential with. Now again, this could be a connection. This could also have to do with a job, a career. You know, you'll know what the energies are associated with. I am getting that this is pertaining to a relationship, but I can also see how this would apply to the energy of you really caring about a job, or your career, or your business. So take the energies as they resonate. Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to clarify this 8 of Pentacles for you in the current situation. Oh, what flipped over? Okay, give me 2 more for the 8 of Pentacles in the current situation for Aries. Nice. The 8 of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment, the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles. You really want to work on this. Whatever this is, you're willing to put in the work, because it makes you very, very happy. It's almost like you've gone through in the recent past, you've gone through the understanding of like what this means to you, how important it is to you, how happy it makes you. And you're like, you know what? I get it. I get that this is going to take work. I get that I'm going to have to, you know, work at this, put in the effort. You're showing me again, 3 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. Those are both cards of I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to work with other people to make this work, because this makes me happy, because this brings me joy, because this is really something that I want. It's almost like in the current situation, you realize like this is going to take work, but it also brings me so much emotional happiness. Like, I want this. I want this, want this. Let's take a look at the 4 of Pentacles for you in the current situation. The 4 of Pentacles is clarified by the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the Strength. So you got the 4 of Pentacles in the recent past tied up to you not wanting to let go of whatever this is, right? You've gone from denial to acceptance and just being like, okay, I want this in my life. I don't want to let this go. So in the current situation, the 4 of Pentacles, like I said, clarified by the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the Strength. It's hard for you to remain in this energy of being hopeful, of being like, okay, this is going to work out. This is going to stay in my life. It's almost like you're showing me here, there's a little bit of, like I said, a decrease in your emotional attachment to whatever this is. Again, could be a connection, could be something else. You would know. you're still not letting go of this. But because it's been so difficult, because it's been so hard, because there have been so many like challenges along the way, it's almost like you're kind of a little bit giving up hope, where you're like, okay, you know, if at some point I thought this was going to happen 100%, now I'm thinking it's going to happen like 80%. You're not letting go completely, but the fact that it's been so challenging is making you kind of lose that emotional connection to it and that hopefulness of, okay, this is definitely going to happen. Let's take a look at the Tower in the current situation. Ever since I started your reading, I've been really curious about what this Tower is. Wow, what a beautiful Tower. The Tower is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, which is the main energy for your reading this week. Something's going to happen here, which is really going to balance everything out. You're going to hear from this person, from whoever this is. There's going to be some form of communication. It's almost like it's going to come out of nowhere. And just as you're about to give up in the current situation, when you're like, you know what, maybe this isn't going to happen. Maybe, you know, this is too hard. Maybe this isn't meant to be. Something's going to come in and you're going to get that energy that you've been yearning for. And I feel like you are yearning for an energy from somebody else. You're waiting for this other person to come in and reciprocate and give in equal amounts, just like you've been giving. And I feel like this person is going to come in, and all that conflict, all that overthinking that you've had tied up to this connection, tied up to whatever this is going to go away. This is a really, really, really beautiful Tower. It's bringing in balance. It's bringing in communication. It's bringing in equal give and take of energies. It's bringing in like a passionate energy. Now I'm starting to see the wands. Notice how you have no wands up until this point. When this Tower happens, that's when your wand, your fiery energy, starts coming in. Very cool. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to see what the Six of Swords is for you in the near future. Wow. The Six of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords again, and the Seven of Wands. It's almost like you're getting very, very clear here in the near future about what you need to do. It's showing me that you know that you need to move in a specific direction, right? You know what this direction is. You're going to know. It's going to become very, very clear to you. But it's almost like you're kind of fighting it. Like you know that you need to do this. You know that you feel called to do this. You're clear that this is the right path for you, but you don't want to do it. I don't know why you don't want to do it. I can just see that you're very resistant to taking action to something, but you know that like this is what you need to do. Like you feel like this is the right path for you, but you really just don't want to do it. Interesting. Let's take a look at the Queen of Pentacles for you in the near future. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Magician, and the Sun. Y'all must be dealing with an earth sign, because I literally cannot get this any, like, Pentacles, like non-stop. Remember you got the Ten of Swords in the beginning of your reading, tied up to you being like a little bit confused about what to do and like having feelings but still deciding to end this. In the near future, the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Magician, and the Sun. You're manifesting happiness in this situation. It's almost like you're showing me this was done, this was over at some point, I get it, but I'm still focused on myself, on my happiness. And even though I'm still carrying some energies tied up to something that ended at some point, I'm still wanting to feel happiness tied up to this. And so usually when this energy comes through like this, it's because you're in a good place. But when you think of this situation, when you think of this person, it brings back that painful like it ended type of energy. And you're showing me here like, yeah, it ended, I get it, that pain happened. Now I just want to manifest happiness tied up to this. I had a lot of good memories. I had a lot of happiness tied up to this connection to this person, and I want to feel that happiness. I don't necessarily want the person back. I just want that good, happy energy. And you're manifesting that. Let's take a look at the star for you in the near future. The star, okay, listen. You keep getting earth. What is happening here? If you guys are dealing with an earth sign, please drop it in the comments. I would love to know, because it's just blowing my mind how many pentacles you guys have in your reading. The star is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. You are really, really focused on your desire to work on things. Again, you got the Eight of Pentacles in the current situation, showing me I want to work on this. It's going to take work, but it makes me happy. I'm making the decision to work on things, to work with the other person. And here you're showing me, I'm still going to work on this, and I still want to work on this. My desire in the near future is to make things work between this person and I, to have the energies flow, to have everything work out. But the way you're approaching it is very logical. There's no feelings tied up to your desire to make this work. You're coming from a very methodical, logical place. And so what that's telling me is that you have a plan of action. You know what needs to be done, but you're not allowing your emotions to cloud your judgment. You're not allowing your feelings and how much you care or cared for this person or whatever emotions you have tied up to this connection. You're not letting that cloud your judgment. You're like, this is the end game that I want. These are the steps that I need to take. And that's what I'm going to do. And it's a good energy. It's a good energy. It's a little bit emotionally detached though. But it is a good energy. So let's see what the universe would like you to keep in mind this week, Aries. There you are. From the universe, you get the Page of Wands, the Emperor, and the Judgment. You're slowly opening up to this understanding of what you want to do, what your higher self wants to do. You're showing me like, I know what this is. I know what I want to do. I know what I'm feeling called to do. Like, I'm aware of this whole process, but I'm taking very, very small steps. You're showing up as the Page of Wands, which is very, very minimal effort. But what's beautiful here is you are in your power. You are confident. You are authoritative. You're not coming from a place of pain or weakness or uncertainty. You're just, for some reason, showing me I don't want to jump in with both feet. I'm giving 10% of the total amount of effort that I have and that I can give. And again, you would know why you're showing up like this, but you are making moves. You are showing up in a very good energy, very powerful, very dominant, very you, very like in control. So let's close off your reading with an oracle card from the universe. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. I feel like in the near future, actually in the current situation too, once this beautiful tower moment comes in and changes everything, that's when the shift changes. That's when the new cycle begins. That's when this all takes place. Very, very, very cool, Aries. I really enjoyed that. So that is what I have for you, Aries. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you again for tuning in, and make sure to check out your monthly reading up on the channel now. Bye, Aries.